Hello? Hello? Oh, wait. Fuck. I forgot to post this on fucking... Oh, God. Hold on. Hello? 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 Oh, God. My head hurts so fucking bad right now. I won't even lie to you guys. My head hurts so freaking bad. How is it that I'll get like 8 hours of sleep and I'll still be fucking tweaking? How is that possible? I don't know. Hold on. All right. Hello. Okay, Babbitt, yeah. Hi. Babbitt is a wee bit low energy today. She should have woke up a little bit earlier and got herself something to eat, but it's okay. It's okay. I've been so unfathomably tired. Chat, I've been so freaking tired recently, and I don't know why. It's very upsetting, actually. It's very upsetting. You feeling good enough to stream? Oh, yeah. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I think... Yeah, I'll be fine. I just need some water in me. That's what I need. Hello, Shirley. I'm at work. Surely nothing inappropriate will happen on the stream. Well, I hope not. You should eat more. Get some food, dummy. No, I refuse to eat more. I refuse. Consume the flesh of your fellow rabbits? No, I don't want to do that. God, what's the word? I keep waking up really late this week. Like, usually I'll wake up at like 12 or 12:30 my time. And then I'll get some work done before stream, and then I'll start streaming. And that's by that time, you know, I have enough time to wake up. But I literally woke up like 30 minutes ago. So, Lou, do you know, like, lemon? I don't know. I feel conflicted. I feel conflicted. How you feeling about Emmy's route so far? I really like it. I think her and I are similar. I'm not sure how long the stream will be, considering the fact that Emmy is like... I think we're on Act 4. I don't know how long Act 4 is, but if it's as long as the other ones, it should be like 4 or 5 hours. So we're in for the long haul for this one, chat. We're in for the long haul. Lemon Lou? Yeah. Yeah. Sorry for not streaming yesterday, guys. I had some real life stuff pop up. Mama Rabbit was like, "Get up, Lou! We have family coming over." And I was like, "What the fuck? What do you mean we have family coming over?" And she was like, "I don't know. They just said they're coming over." And I was like, "Oh my God." So we had to do that. And then after they left, I actually got my very first live 2D child done. I'm very happy about it. I'm very happy about it. She's officially finished, and I shipped her off to her skin suit wearer, who I hope will wear her sometime in the future because I really like her design and I really think it's cute. Anyway, here for the long haul. Act 4 is kind of short. Oh no. Well, if it's like, okay. Damn, I didn't realize it was short. I thought it would be just as long as all the other ones. Fuck. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. If it's too short and I feel like I haven't hit my, like, stream goal for the day, I don't know. Maybe we can do, like, a fun little karaoke or something after. Because I said I maybe would do one yesterday, but I didn't because I was working on her models. So don't let your family learn about Lemon. Actually, Mama Rabbit is currently, actually, as we speak, she is driving to Colorado. So, and my, yeah, so Rabbit has the house all to herself. Lose a mother? No, that's not what I said! not what I said. Proud of you. Hope she loves it. Me too, honestly. I think I forgot something, so I might have to go back and send her an edited file, but I think it's almost there. It's pretty good. But yeah, I'm very excited. And then after that, I think today I'm actually going to do some editing and see if I can get like a 15 or 30 minute like video or something out. Because what I've noticed, okay, and I'm sorry for yapping. I know you guys are here for Katawa Shoujo, which we'll get to, but I need to yap. It's like a state of the Lu. It's a state of the Lunion. So, because I was lose hope alone. This is not a drill. Yeah, guys, we're gonna do some major fucking kegs. Lou lives near Colorado. Sure, you can think that. Sure, you can think that. Okay, but anyways, we have 24 hours now. Get away from it! Get away! Go away! God, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something important. What was it? Oh yeah. So I think how I'm gonna go about this, right? Because what I've noticed is that shorts tend to get very popular very fast. However, those shorts viewers do not like equal live stream viewers, right? Those shorts do not equal live stream viewers. So I think instead the better way to go about that is maybe just editing down VODs and making like shorter videos that people will then enjoy. You know what I mean? Everyone converge on Kansas and New Mexico. Ah! You guys are, oh my goodness gracious. Time to get parasocial, yeah. But yeah, because I want to do like short stuff. I want to do that, but also I feel like doing 15-minute videos, 15 to 30-minute like gameplay videos and stuff would be much better for overall channel growth. You feel me? Because then it's like, yeah, you know, like, because then that brings in the shorter term people. Yeah, nodding. I hope that line of thought makes sense. I don't know. Shorts are a cheat key kind of to grow, but like half of the time they don't really mean more CCV. You feel me? So. State accent identification time. Okay. Okay, that's enough. Oh man. Oh man. How silly. How silly you guys are. How silly. Okay. Let's see here. Someone I will always remember this. Someone where's Katawa Shoujo? Where'd it go? I just had it up. Okay. Yeah, sure. That works too, I guess. That's not Katawa Shoujo. But okay. That's just my Discord. Sure! Ah! Okay. That works, I guess. Hold on. That's so weird. I love OBS when it doesn't work. That's so great. I just love when it fucking does that. Okay. Okay, we're good now. We're good now. I just realized I haven't had my live stream popped out. There we go. Lucord. Discord is my favorite visual novel. Very true. By the way, the animator of this game did What If Adventure Time was a 3D anime. Remember that game? I do not actually. Was the family visit yesterday an intervention about you not showering? No, actually. No. We went out to dinner. So that was nice. I know you're mixed on it, but reaction clips seem to be relatively popular. Could try with your Meet People video. That's true. That's true. I definitely don't think I'm going to be out completely on shorts. I just think that doing longer term videos is better for overall channel growth. I don't know. So, this is like my favorite Simpsons jokes where they make fun of the fans trying to figure out where Springfield is, saying it's neighbors to Ohio, Nevada, Maine, and Kentucky. Wow. 30 minutes is far more digestible to the average person than a 4-hour VOD. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Mike Enel, he did Gravity Falls and Gumball anime. No way, that's awesome. Went out to dinner to Cracker Barrel before it's ruined. True. That game? Why are you putting it in quotations? I'm scared. Why is it in quotations? All right. Are we good? Oh, wait. Okay. There we go. Okay. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for the finale of Katawa Shoujo? Because I think what I'm going to do with it, right? What I'm going to do is finish up Emmy's route, and I think I'm going to take a break for a while because I was actually playing another VN, and I really want to finish it, or at least catch up on whatever is out currently. What was it? Oh yeah, I was playing Your Turn to Die, and I really want to get back to playing that because I was having a fun time with it, but I kind of forgot I was playing it, to be honest with you, so I don't know how you guys feel about murder mystery stuff, but I love it. I used to be a very big Danganronpa fan, but the fandom kind of turned me off. I was a fan before they started being cringe. Okay, I was a fan before 2020. So don't put that against me. I've been a fan of Danganronpa since like 2017, but whatever. It's fine. I remember that one quite fun. Shame it got trashed. What? Welcome to the PMC, Arthur! Welcome! Oh god, wait, my donos aren't up on the screen, I don't think. Are they? Welcome! Congratulations! Thank you! It's good to see you. Let's try some of the Zero Escape series sometime. I've been thinking about it. I actually haven't tried Zero Escape yet, so literally all my friends who like Danganronpa said the exact same thing. Okay, but like, I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them. You know who I'm talking about. I'm not one of like the fucking 12-year-olds that started liking Danganronpa during 2020. What world did Danganronpa only become cringe during 2020? Because that's when the fucking TikTok people started liking it. And it wasn't cringe since day one. I mean, it was a little cringe, but like, I don't know. I thought it was fun. I thought it was fun. I thought it was flashy. I thought it had a cool UI. I thought the story was okay, you know? I thought the ending where the girl gets pregnant with all of the other guys was kind of funny. Like, come on. I don't know. I don't know. You know? I don't know. It's been a long time since I played any sort of Danganronpa game. I think it was really cringe back in the Tumblr days. What Tumblr days are you talking about? I played Dangan 1 and it was fine, I guess. Good mystery, but a little simple on the details. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I liked it. I thought it was fun. I would promise I would sub. Kept my promises. You. Thanks for being here in hard times. You're welcome, man. I hope you're good. The ending where what happens? You heard me. Do you play more than Danganronpa 1? Yeah, I played Danganronpa 10. You give me pure 2010s weeb girl, good. That's exactly what I am. That's exactly what I am. You know, people always, like, I don't know. I guess why I'm so upset about it is because anime is something I've been very passionate about since I was teeny weeny itty bitty rabbit. And now that it's popular and people like anime and like it's mainstream, I'm like, get the fuck away from my special interest. Get away! This is mine! You don't understand what I went through! You don't understand! People laughed at me! They were like, ha 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 ha, look at the fucking weirdo girl that likes the Japanese cartoons! You don't get it! You'll never get it! My parents constantly come up to me and they're like, Lou, when are you gonna marry a Japanese man? It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was in Japan and I had one of my old high school friends text me on Snapchat when I posted like a picture or something on my story. And I don't do that very often, right? Anytime I go to a different country, I tend to just take a few pictures and I'll post them on Snapchat or something, right? And, just to kind of like flex on people, right? And and she fucking texts me. She's like, Lou, you're gonna go marry a Japanese wife. And I was like, why does everyone think I'm obsessed with Japanese people? So you're still a teeny weeny rabbit. Shut up! You need your PMC role on Discord. If you connect your YouTube account to your Discord, it should work. People take Danganronpa too seriously. It's supposed to be fun and crazy rather than super serious. I agree. When are you gonna marry a Japanese woman? I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna fucking kill you. That implies that they have stopped. They haven't stopped. Started seeing Sawa start to play Higurashi, and oh man, that's looking wild. I honestly really want to play Higurashi. I have not played a lot of the classic visual novels, which I feel very bad about, but I don't know. I don't know. These visual novels are fucking expensive and they're really long. Being an anime fan back in the day was so different. True. I only just now have started to like actually go to conventions and stuff, because before I was like, oh, it's too expensive and I can't drive and my parents hate me and don't want to support my interests. Even the IRLs know you're a lesbian, it's Lover. It's literally the only joke. They're all literally like, ha ha ha, Lou's such a fucking, she's just a gay bitch. And it's like, shut up! No, I'm not! No, I'm not! Stop! Oh my god. I'm not gay! I'm not a lesbian! Ah! They know you better than you know yourself. Yeah, maybe the closet really is glass. Jesus Christ. Listen, man, it's not my fault the Japanese make conventionally attractive women. Alright? I've said it once. I'll say it again. Looking at the candy in the candy aisle is not the same as buying and eating it, okay? You're just looking at it and you're like, oh man, I bet that tastes really good. You're not getting it. I got chopsticks in a bowl for Christmas because I like anime. Okay, so I've recently developed a liking to K-pop, right? That's very, very recent, like over the past year or so. And, my mom, this past Christmas, she gave me a shirt and it was like, it has a bunny rabbit on it. And it was like, this girl loves listening to K-pop. And I was just like, oh man. Oh man. Mom, I'm in my 20s. Like, I can't wear this outside. I can't wear this outside. Got it. You gotta sleep, Lou. Enjoy the stream. Thank you for stopping by, Arthur. I appreciate it, man. Prove them wrong, my Japanese name. Prove who is your husbando? Oh man. Probably Reagan Arataka. Probably Reagan Arataka from Mob Psycho 100. I think he's my favorite anime man of all time. Mostly because we're just so similar. As you can see, I love characters that are similar to me. I think my favorite anime girl of all time is Asuka from Evangelion. So, yeah, I'm an Asuka freak. They took her from me. They took Asuka from me. The fucking normies took Asuka from me. They're like, oh, she's so me for real. No! She's not you! And you would never get her stand! Base for supporting your interest or base for causing you internal shame for your interest? Honestly, I kind of gave up on the internal or external shame thing. I realized it's much cooler to enjoy my interests openly and like filter out the people that would not support me for my interests. Yeah. So yeah, I'll just wear Hatsune Miku shirts just out and about because I fucking love Hatsune Miku. And if you're not down to clown with fucking Hatsune Miku, then that's whatever. I paused my game to be here, Asher. That's actually insanely cringe. I know. I wear it as a sleeping shirt though. Which really sucks, right? Because I love the color of the shirt and I love the cute little bunny on it, but it's like, man. Can't wear this. It's gonna, actually, I don't know. I mean, okay, so I don't know if I've talked about this on stream before, but I love collecting cringe t-shirts and wearing them outside. Like, I have a I Love Hot Moms shirt, and I started wearing those before the fucking douchey frat boy type started wearing them. I also have, like, 3 different Birds Aren't Real shirts. I have a whole collection of, like, Hooters t-shirts. I have I have a few Fortnite t-shirts. Mind you, I've never played Fortnite. I have maybe less than 30 minutes overall in Fortnite. And I have one that says dropping into like 3rd grade or something. And I wear that out and about sometimes because I think it's funny. So, Hooters shirt and bunny slippers and neon green Miku wig at the Burger King. Yes, exactly. I'm a slut for stupid t-shirts. I actually recently got collect troll face shirts. I think that's a good idea. That's actually such a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna put that on the list. Even with the girl, I hope the VTuber sphere stays somewhat niche too. I agree. I honestly don't want normies to invade my niche interests again. I did Hanako route 5 hours, skipped 40% of the text. Game is so heartwarming or heart-wrenching. Jesus Christ, dude. Why would you skip 40% of the text? What's wrong with you? Why'd you complain about a cringe? Okay, but because that's not a cringe shirt that I would wear. Like, the cringe shirts that I wear, you know, have funny things on them that people would understand is just for the lulz. It's not like actually cringe shirt. You know? Lutism shirt when? Oh, God. Oh, man. Okay. I'm sorry for yapping. I'm sorry for yapping. We can commence with the Katawa Shoujoing now. You gonna make bootleg shirts with Lou's face on it? Please do. I don't know how to make merchandise, so please do. And if you do, send me one and I'll buy it from a proxy account. Thank you. Can you give me the motivation to get through the week? Just do it! I believe in you, man. I believe in you. I believe in you specifically, Legendary Boy. This week, it ain't shit to you, dog. It ain't shit. You are him. Your pronouns are him. Because you are him or something. You got it, man. I was an Undertale and Minecraft and FNAF kid. I relate with your... Okay, we're back. My mic keeps getting unplugged. It's not my mute button. It's my microphone. My literal, like, plug for my microphone keeps coming undone. It's super sensitive, and I don't know why. I'm sorry, guys. What was I talking about? Where did I stop talking? Where did I stop talking? Classic glue stream. I'm sorry for yapping. Long looting. Where did I stop talking? Do you remember what the last thing I said was? So I know where to continue. Because I was on a passionate rant. Shika noko 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 koshtantan. I was on a very passionate rant. Ew. I keep getting fucking shit coming up my throat. You stopped talking about the Undertale FNAF thing? Gotta go now. Link your server on the KS server. See ya. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I promise I'll stop yapping soon and play Katawa Shoujo. I promise. Talking about about your address, where we can find your house on Google Street View. Ah, right. Yeah. Yeah. So basically, I liked Minecraft and Five Nights at Freddy's when I was younger because I was like, this is cool. And I also never interacted with the weirdos in that fandom, right? I just kind of like did my own thing, I think. But I never interacted with Undertale because I was like, this game is cringe. And the reason I thought that game was cringe was because there was this guy that sat next to me, and all he ever talked about was his OCs. He talked about his Undertale OCs, and that's all he fucking talked about. He was like, Lou, look at my Undyne OC. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean it's an OC? That's just fucking Undyne. He was like, no, but actually she's different because blah, 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 blah. And he was like, look at my Blueberry Sands or something. You know? And it was like, okay, like, okay, you know? So, I don't know. They showed me, like, okay, so they had, like, Instagram, right? And they showed me, we sat next to each other on the bus, too. And they showed me their Instagram, and it was like, haha, look, I'm role-playing as, like, a Sans twink. I'm role-playing as Sans, and this guy is ERPing with me in my Instagram DMs. And I was like, you're a fucking weirdo. Don't talk to me. Undertale's super based. I should probably play it sometime because I've never played it before. Ew! I keep having fucking, what is it called? Phlegm come up my throat. It's gross. How many clones of yourself do you think you can fight back to back? I don't know. Probably not many. The Undertale fandom got everything bad from the Homestuck fandom. Oh yeah, for sure. I was never into Homestuck either. There are some things where I just interacted with people and I was like, this is super cringe and I'm never talking to you again. Do Hanako's route after you finish this one? Maybe. Do not say Blueberry? Why? Play Undertale? Cringe if otherwise? Thought you were about to slur and got scared? No. Trust me, I only say the slurs off stream. I only say slurs off stream. Okay. Load. I need to find, I think it's a swing and a miss, right? Yeah. 16 hours. 16 whole hours, man. We're getting there. We're getting there, chat. Undertale's explosion to 50,000 alt-verse stories always blew my mind, though. I know, right? My cringe fandom of choice was always Warrior Cats, so I guess I don't have much to speak on. Say it at Discord, give the people what they really want. No. No. I choose no. I choose no. Basically pulled a 2.5 million Kickstarter fiasco and the new content absolute dumpster fire. Might's M9 blush. Jesus Christ, am I finally on time? Yes! Technically, I mean, I don't know. I've been yapping for 30 minutes, and I've just now started the game. So. Slur! I believe I said that very clearly. Monster of a Phantom Zone. I know, right? Attire personality was homestuffing in a trench coat, pulled out a screwdriver out of his coat, and stuck it in my face once in, like, 9th grade. What the fuck? I won't lie. I was pretty weird like that, too, though. I did that in elementary school, though. Like, I had my little weird, like, phase like that in elementary school. I grew out of that shit. By the, like, 9th grade? He left that school shortly after? Yeah, I can imagine why. Hi, I'm Lurk. Did you sex Emmy? Yeah, I sexed Emmy. I wish I hadn't, but I did. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. Hold on. I'm just gonna move my trash can over here because I have so much fucking, like, phlegm in my throat today. Ew. Ugh. Gross. I hate this. It's disgusting. Nerd voice, actually. Yeah. The development of Homestuck makes Yandere Dev look sane. I also used to like Yandere Simulator. So don't mess with Homestuck fans. They will actually commit assault and battery. Very true. Yeah. What were the cringe fandoms that I participated in? I liked Warrior Cats. I liked Roblox. I liked Minecraft. Minecraft was when I was really young, though. I think I liked The Minecraft that I liked the most, there was this one guy. I liked Stampy. Do you guys remember Stampy Longnose? Stampy? And then... Did you catch the dialogue that implied she gave Hasao the good suck on the rooftop off screen? I did, unfortunately. You're gonna love Hanako's route if you wish you hadn't sexed Emmy. Oh my god, okay. Thank the Lord Lou never had access to firearms. Ah! Shut up! Warrior Cats 2 fan 2? Oh my god, yeah. It was bad. I was a really big fan of Warrior Cats, which is really weird, right? Because I read some of the books, right? And I kind of know what happens in this story. But I was just a big fan of the role-playing. Yeah. And then I really liked My Little Pony. I don't really like it that much anymore. Half of the shit I'm talking about was like when I was in middle school, by the way, so please don't judge me too hard. I liked Voltron. Well, Voltron Legendary Defender. I was obsessed with it for a few years. I loved it. And I liked Genshin too, but I was never quite obsessed with it in the way most Genshin fans are. I liked Haikyuu. I still like Haikyuu. I think Haikyuu is very good. Please stop yapping. I have to leave in an hour. I'm sorry! Lou Furry, I'm not a furry! I'm sorry. I'll stop yapping. I'm sorry. Ah! Okay. What is a brony? Is a bunny? Of course she's a furry. I'm not a fucking furry! Stop! I'm not a fucking furry, okay? I'm not. I swear. Okay. Okay. Put on a bigger judging hat every time you speak. Oh, man. The sound of my alarm is an unwelcome intrusion on a sleep that's been a battle to obtain. I doubt I've been truly asleep for more than an hour or two. Where the fuck is my audio? What? Oh, what the fuck? Why is it on Oculus virtual device? Okay. That's why I didn't hear anything. I was like, what the fuck? Where's the audio? I used to headcanon the leaders had shiny scars on their faces. Same. I also noticed you have a Little Witch Academia icon. Very based. I love that show, too. Too much on my mind. Did I make the right choice leaving the house yesterday? Did I manage to get Emmy to realize how unreasonable she'd been? Not a furry, but the ears are cute. Thank you, Sylvia. Am I ever gonna manage to get her to stop being unreasonable? Emmy's mom gave me a new perspective the other day, but I'm still not sure it's the right perspective. She was hurt when I left yesterday, too. I know that part of any conversation is going to have to include an apology about that. Right thing to do or not, I heard her. I hurry down to the track, eager to talk to Emmy. I think I know what to say. Apologize for leaving first, and go ahead from there. Yo, Lou is my twin sister. Uh-oh. Then the next thing you know, they're led to a car in handcuffs and revealed that they have the world's soggiest Bean Baby collection. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Here, let me... trying to adjust my thing so it's like... Okay. There we go. Unless, of course, Emmy doesn't show up. Which from the looks of things, seems like it's the case. It's been 15 minutes since I got here, and there's no sign of her. She's never late, not unless she's sick, which is unlikely. Aww. She just probably doesn't want to see me right now. To take my mind off what that implies, I begin my warm-up routine and take off around the track. It clears my mind wonderfully. For the half hour I'm running, I don't think about anything but the run. Okay, but I gotta go now. See ya, An-san. Ane-san? I don't know what that means, but thank you! Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it, Sussy. I appreciate it, man. However, once I finished, and Emmy still hasn't shown up, I get a little worried. With any luck, the nurse will know where she is. If nothing else, I can see what he thinks I should do next. So, last night didn't go too well, I take it. Huh? You already know. I have my ways, and it's not as if I'd missed the distinct absence of your running partner this morning now, would I? No, I suppose not. So, what happened? Don't you know already? Maybe, but I could be bluffing. Perhaps I'd rather get your side of the story before I give any advice. I quickly fill the nurse in on the events of last night, and he takes it all in without changing his expression once. Nothing about the whole event seems to surprise him, although he does seem surprised when I say that I didn't follow Emmy. Choose Dr. Mom instead, eh? Smart move. Though I guess it didn't work out too well for you then. Well, I'm not sure. Emmy seemed apologetic when I left, or at least she seemed that way until she put up her defenses again. The nurse sighs and spreads his hands in a conciliatory gesture. Frankly, surprised she let them down at all. Emmy's had a lot of practice on that score. Probably won't get anything else out of her. I don't believe you. That's so. You think she'll tell you the whole tale? I swear, I just saw the nurse's eyes glitter a little. His expression is the same, but he leans forward ever so slightly. I think the music is a little loud. Let me turn it down just a smidge. Okay. I think she'll open up if I ask her without being an idiot about it, yeah. The nurse gives his enigmatic smile in response and shrugs widely. I think he's enjoying his role a little too much. That's the real trick, isn't it? You sure you're going the right way to approach the subject? Can't guarantee Emmy's gonna try to her hardest to pretend like last night didn't happen. It'll be painfully awkward for the both of you. But it'll also be a lot safer than trying to ask her for the whole story again. Could go worse this time. Are you ready for something like that? Sounds like a challenge. Like he doesn't believe for a minute that I'd be so bold. I actually feel a little insulted by his lack of confidence in me. Of course I'm ready for that. I love her. My outburst gets a raised eyebrow in response. Well then, good luck. Let me know how it all turns out. Although he delivers his parting shot with the same smirk as usual, I actually think the nurse wants me to succeed. I resist the urge to charge directly to Emmy's room and prove the nurse wrong. I've gone in half-cocked before, and the results were less than stellar. So is the nurse actually on track to become her father-in-law at this rate? I think so, honestly. Which, honestly, I'd be fine with, because the nurse is base as fuck. If I'm gonna do this, I need to figure out exactly what I'm gonna say and how I'm gonna say it. Something to think about in class. Okay. Sure enough, by the time lunch rolls around, I think I have a good enough idea of what to say. I can do this. The bell rings, I grab my lunch and dash up the stairs, eager to be there first. I'll need to ask Bryn to leave, and I'll need to... Hi, Hisao! Sorry I wasn't able to run with you this morning. I overslept. Somehow, both Emmy and Rin have managed to get to the roof before me. Oh, that's no problem. Last night was kind of draining, I guess. Emmy's expression doesn't alter in the slightest. Yeah, sorry about that. But I've had such a weird morning since then. Oh, really? Emmy proceeds to make small talk for the rest of the time. I can barely get a word in edgewise, and soon I find myself interjecting with the sort of back-and-forth dialogue that seems to have defined our early relationship. I'm not going to get anywhere on this problem during lunch, obviously. I can respect that. Emmy obviously doesn't want to accidentally pull Reen into things, and that's fine. Not that I think Reen would notice, but I can at least respect that sort of rationale. I try a different tactic. Hey, Emmy, what are you up to after class today? I was thinking we could go somewhere for dinner or something. Emmy genuinely looks remorseful. Sorry, Hisao. I promised the track captain that I'd stick around after practice and help some of the other kids with their form. It'll have to be some other time. Yeah, sure. I'm honestly not sure what to do now. Maybe diving into things the day after would be a bad idea anyway. She still might be angry about it and just not showing it. Besides, if she's got track team responsibilities, that's fine, right? I tell myself some variation on this theme the other day, then the next. I wake up, run with Emmy, during which she refuses to talk about anything but the run and what she was doing the night before, and then lunch, where we sit and make small talk until the bell rings. Her new responsibilities effectively keep me from seeing her outside of school. Maybe, just maybe, I'm letting it happen because it's safer this way, just like the nurse said. Except while it may be safer, I'm feeling more and more wretched. Emmy doesn't look good when I see her anymore. Dark circles lurk under her eyes. She seems more and more distracted, and I can't bring myself to ask just what's wrong because the timing never seems right. I'm absolutely miserable. Oh, man. Were you guys lying to me and I secretly did get the bad ending? Oh man, this isn't good. Another lunch comes. I trudge up the stairs to the rooftop like a condemned man. Rin is up there, but Emmy is not. I immediately worry that something's happened to her. Maybe the lack of sleep finally made her collapse, or something worse. She seems pretty tired after a morning run. Maybe she fell asleep and didn't even make it to class. Hey, Rin, where's Emmy? In response, I get a rather penetrating look from Rin. Something approaching a frown appears on her face. Whoa! Oh, shit! What did I do to piss her off? Is that information really important? I think so. She's usually here with you, isn't she? I don't know. I have no way of being sure. I can confirm that she is, in fact, usually here with you when I come up. Well, she isn't now. Does that worry you? Kind of. Huh. There she is. That seems to end the conversation, and the point becomes moot anyway, because Emmy bounds through the door with her usual energy. Hisao is kind of worried about you, Emmy. I don't think he can decide, or maybe I just don't believe him, but I think I'm gonna go somewhere less awkward now. What? Was this a fucking sting operation? Rin, what the fuck are you doing? I'm so surprised by Rin's being so suddenly forward about it. Well, anything at all, that I merely watch her head through the door. Emery is similarly surprised and colors slightly crimson as she stares open-mouthed at me. It occurs to me that I should probably say something, if only to break the awkward silence that has suddenly descended. It's, because you weren't here yet. I was, worried about it. Why? You're usually here, so I was worried something had happened to you. This isn't the first time I've been late, you know. Did you get worried at all the other times, too? Not really. Emmy seems slightly amused by this. I don't know why, but that kind of pisses me off. So why was this time an exception? Maybe it's the light, the teasing tone of the question, but something in her response pushes me to be honest, though I can't help snapping at her when I say it. Because you've been worrying me since the dinner at your house, that's why. Well, now it's out in the open. Nemi's eyes are wide. She looks like she wants to bolt, but she doesn't. Still on that, I see. What, you think I'm just supposed to forget about it? You threw me out of your house. We've been going on for almost a week pretending it never happened. I didn't see you bringing it up either, you know. I know, and I'm sorry that was the case. We have to address it, or otherwise we'll just keep with whatever it is we've got right now. It's killing me to look at how you look right now. Did you know that? Those circles under your eyes and the distracted look in them, and I can't help worrying that I've caused it somehow. You haven't. Trust me. Well, I haven't helped either. I keep pushing you to tell me things you aren't ready to tell me. Maybe I was wrong to try to get your mother to help me out, but I've been so worried about you that I didn't know what else to do. Well, you don't have to worry about me anymore, okay? I think it's pretty clear we're just not right for each other, so maybe we should just stop. No! Was I baited? What? No! Was I baited? What the fuck? Oh my god. It's so over. It's so over. We're so over. Her face is twisted up as she says this, like she doesn't want to say it but forces herself to anyway. You don't actually want that, do you? Hell, you can even rarely bring yourself to say it. It won't keep me from worrying about you. I care too much to just stop on command. You don't want to tell me what's wrong? That's fine, but I won't stop trying to help you, even if it's just standing by you. Stop saying that! She's shaking now. And as she looks at me, I can tell that she's afraid and frustrated and a million different things all at once. I shake my head slowly and take a few steps toward her. You know what your mom told me? She told me that you'd never ask for help because you know that you're strong enough to get through anything on your own. But that's not the full story, is it? Her eyes go wide and she takes a step back. I keep going because I think I finally figured it out. Something tells me I won't get another shot. I've put it off for far too long as it is. There's no harm in having someone help you. Unless you're worried about needing help in the first place. You're scared, aren't you? Because of... I trail off. Because I don't know for certain what happened to Emmy's father. I don't want to jump to a conclusion. Well, never mind why, but it's okay to be afraid. You've been running from it, and from me, for so long, even though you eventually know you're going to have to turn around and face your fear. And I'm going to be there to help when you do. And I won't stop, because I don't think you'd want me to. You can understand that sort of determination, can't you? I can see that I've gotten through to her, but she quickly falls back to anger to try to push me away again. Back on your right charger, Hisao. Gotta help the poor cripple face her emotional problems. What do you know about me and about what I've had to face? Oh, shit. You think 2 months of learning to walk again was fun? But I did it. And after I did that, I had to. For a moment. She seems as if she's gonna say something else, but she cuts herself off. And after all that, you don't think you can get past your fear. Emmy, I can't fathom what you've been through, but come through it and still be the sort of girl that you are. Well, it makes me think that you have even more strength than you think. So I'm not gonna help you, because I think you need rescuing. I don't want to be a knight rescuing the damsel in distress, but even knights helped each other out, you know. I want to help you, even though I know you can do it on your own. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. For a moment, it looks like Emmy is going to break down completely, but she doesn't. Tears run down her face, but she stares at me steadily. Why are you trying so hard to help me? I'd say it's because I owe you one for helping me out when we first met, but that wouldn't be the truth. The truth is, I just want you to be happy, because I love you. Had I ever said that before? We've been in a relationship, and it's pretty obvious that I love her, but did I actually speak the words? What did you say? I say it again, savoring the feeling of being able to say it at all. Being able to say it and mean it. Emmy seemed stunned. I said I love you, Emmy. I love you. Just you, and that makes me want to stand by you, no matter what you have to face. Ah! That's so sweet! Oh. Oh. I'm not crying. My eyes are not teary. It's okay. I'm wrapped in a fierce hug then, as Emmy begins to sob against my chest. I'm sorry! I'm so sorry about everything, but I'm so scared, Isel. I'm so scared of losing you. And I love you too, but I just can't lose you, and I'm so sorry. I hold her quietly, shushing her until she settles down. She steps back, a little more composed. Will you come with me tomorrow? Back to my house? There are some things I need to show you, if I'm going to do this. Of course. Maybe this time we can live together, instead of separately. Emmy grins. A sudden flash of brightness that seems more genuine than anything I've seen in the past week. Yeah, maybe. Ah! The lunch bell rings, and I curse the universe's poor sense of timing. Are you free tonight? We can talk more then, right? Emmy shakes her head. Sorry, Hisao, but I'm still helping the track team. Plus, I don't think it would be good if we talked over this tonight. I'm going to be too tired to think properly, and I want to be able to tell you everything without screwing it up. She shows Lou the bomb in her basement. She's perfect. She's perfect. You can wait, right? Even now, there's a bit of fear in her voice. I smile and rest a hand on her shoulder. Okay. I'll be waiting. Emmy gives me a quick kiss before she heads for the stairwell. Thanks, Hisao. See you tomorrow morning. Wouldn't miss it. I head down the stairs with the feel of her lips on mine, suddenly aware of how much I've missed that sensation. I'll have to remember to thank Reen for getting us to talk to one another. Although it's possible she won't even realize what she's done. Still, if not for her, I doubt that I would have ever been able to confront Emmy again. Man. Rin fucking W, chat. Oh my god, I love Rin. She's so fucking real. Actually, the best fucking wingman. Actually. She's gonna be the best fucking, the best woman. Best man? No, best woman. Bridesmaid? Is that the word? I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about. Because he's just like you. Oh, that's sweet. I guess I needed more help than I realized. Tomorrow, however, I'll need to stand alone through whatever Emmy's trying to work herself up to doing. I'll be up to the task, I hope. Should thank Reen by playing her route. I'm thinking about it, honestly, because I love Reen. She's real as hell. I don't know whose route I want to play next, because I either want to do Reen or Hanako. But that's what I'm seeing. Like, I'm seeing people saying that Lily's is the best one, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. World's best wingman with a below average wingspan. I'm gonna fucking kill you. She'll have her choice of maid of honor and best man, true. Best wingman with no wings. The morning sun is bright through my open window, and the sound of my alarm quickly has me up and about. I slept surprisingly well last night, secure in the knowledge that at least I've got another chance with Emmy. If I can keep myself from doing anything stupid, maybe I'll find out what's been eating at her recently. I have a few educated guesses, but nothing concrete. And certainly nothing tells me I'm going to say to her. I'd much prefer to have her tell me myself. Although I can't help remembering the nurse's warning that I might not like what she has to say. Do I really need to know that badly? Yes. What if it's something awful that makes me repulsed by her? Can I really say that I'm prepared to handle whatever she has to say, regardless of what it is? Emmy said that she wanted me to tell me without screwing it up. What the hell did she mean by that? What's there to screw up? Suppose there's not much use worrying about it, though. I'll find out today. It occurs to me that I really, really need a run this morning. To clear my head, if nothing else. Emmy is waiting for me as promised, looking a little haggard, but otherwise bright and cheerful, much more so than any other previous day this week. Hisao, you're late. I wave my hand dismissively. Nonsense, you're just early. Emmy grins back, and it feels like we're finally back to where we should be with one another. Huge! Yes! Okay. Except now, Emmy, not just me, wants to take another step forward, although a part of me worries that she'll be back out at the last second. Hurry up and stretch, Hisao. I don't want to miss the bus. The bus? I said I wanted you to come back to my house, remember? And I promised my mom we'd be there in time for lunch, so I wanted to hurry. Early start, huh? It's more for my mom's benefit than anything else. Ah, well, that's okay. I unsuccessfully try to guess what Emmy has planned shortly before realizing that it doesn't matter much to me. Well, it's not like her secret is that she's a serial killer, right? Honestly, the wrongs make her hotter. I've accepted that the wrongs are a part of her, and it just makes her more attractive. If she's a serial killer, that's okay. I'll bury the bodies with her. I'll take them out to the incinerator. I unsuccessfully try to guess what Emmy has planned, shortly before realizing that it doesn't matter much to me. I quickly go through my warm-up routine. Aw, look at her little tongue out. That's so cute. I don't think we've ever seen this sprite before. It's adorable. While Emmy bounces impatiently from one foot to the other, she does seem like she really wants to get moving as soon as possible. The run is over so quickly that I can barely believe I haven't fallen over dead afterwards. Emmy set a blistering pace, and I and my foolishness kept up with her. Well, until the last few laps. I had to slow down just in case, but I don't mind. And Emmy is waiting patiently for me when I finish, as patiently as she can wait anyway. Finished? Good, come on! Grabbing my arm, she practically brushes me down to the nurse's office. You seem in a hurry, Emmy. Trying to catch the early bus? Yeah, I told my mom we'd be back for lunch. I'll take care of you first then. But Hisau's gotta come with me too. The nurse raises a single eyebrow at this statement and peers at the two of us searchingly. Really? Today, huh? Emmy's response is a nod, followed by a surprisingly shy grin. Well, we'll make this quick. Emmy enters the nurse's office, and I patiently wait outside for her to be finished, wondering just why the nurse seemed to be surprised with Emmy's declaration. I feel like I'm missing out on some joke or something by the significance of today, beyond the fact that it is clearly significant in some way, of course. True to his word, the nurse has Emmy out of the office surprisingly quickly, and I take her place after promising to meet up at the front gate. The nurse takes my pulse and listens for a bit. Your heart beats faster than usual. Been pushing yourself again, have you? Well, Emmy seemed in a rush to get through the run, so... not surprised. Today is rather important to her, you know. I suspected that could be the case, but I have no idea why that's the case. She hasn't told you. Interesting. So you're not going to tell me either, then? No, I'm not. I suspect Emmy has her own plan for explaining it today to you, and I don't want to mess with that. You'll find out soon enough, so what's the rush? Now, as for your heart, I would take it easy for the rest of the day. No spontaneous races or anything like that. Got it? Got it. She won't have her running legs on anyway today, right? Nope, but if you think something like that is going to stop her, good point. I don't think it'll be much of an issue today of all days, but still. If he's trying to reassure me, he's doing a terrible job. I'm quickly becoming more and more worried about what today could be for, like suddenly finding out Emmy's in a cult or something. At the same time, if today is such a big deal and Emmy wants me to be here for it, then maybe she really does want to grow closer to me. Maybe this will be the answer to all the riddles, to the sleepless nights and the sudden mood swings. Either way, I barely remember to thank the nurse before taking off as quickly as I can from my room to get a shower and throw on some decent-looking clothes. If today is as important as it seems to be, I should dress appropriately. Emmy, of course, proves me wrong as soon as I reach the front gate, wearing her usual shirt and shorts, so at least I know it's not a terribly formal affair, whatever it is. You're early, Hisao. Not as early as you. Eager, are we? Emily cheekily pokes out her tongue. The bus stop isn't very crowded at this hour, which seems to please Emmy, and we end up relaxing a little as we wait. We sit in silence for a while, but I can tell that Emmy's trying to work herself up to say something. I don't have anything to say myself, so I sit waiting for her to talk. It doesn't take long. So, I'm sure you're curious as to why the nurse thought it was weird for me to bringing you along today. I was a bit, yeah, but if you're not ready to tell me... Emmy stops my sentence by placing a finger on my lips. Don't tempt me, Hisao. I want to tell you this, but I'm just uncertain as to how to go about it. I don't want to keep delaying or deferring. I just want to be able to say it. So, say it. You know it's not going to be that easy for me, Hisao. So treat it like running. Warm up to it with something small and easy, and go from there. But don't do it too fast, okay? I'm a patient man, and I can wait for you to get to it. Emmy seems to consider my words, weighing them against what is probably a desire to get it over with. I will admit, as much as I keep telling Emmy to take her time, I wouldn't mind her getting it over with either. But somehow I know Emmy probably needs more time than the bus ride will provide to get it all out, whatever it is. Yeah, maybe you're right. The bus stop probably isn't the best place for this anyway. But just to make sure I don't go back on my word, I'll at least say this. She takes a deep breath, lets it out, and after a moment says in a low voice, "We're gonna go see my dad today." The words hang in the air, and I can see Emmy is afraid that I'll panic and disappear in response, which a part of me almost wants to do. But it would be stupid of me to back out, or to suddenly abandon the promise I made to be there for Emmy when she needs me. The nurse thought it was so weird of her to bring me along. She doesn't bring anyone along, or at least I'm willing to bet she hasn't before today. The day seems to take an even greater significance. What has it taken Emmy to get even this far? And why is it that that's the best I can manage as a response? Yeah. I, don't know what I should say. Nothing, I think. Just promise that you're gonna come with me. Of course. You know I will. Emmy smiles wanly, looking a little relieved.
Good. In that case, we'd better get going.
The bus pulls up just a little after she's finished the sentence. Yay! Let me just get some water in me. I don't want to speculate on anything because I think I already know what's going on. But if it's what I think it is, then vague memories of my first trip out here come to mind as I step off the bus. But unfortunately, they're too vague to be of any use. I will be the first to admit that I don't quite recall how to get to Emmy's house, so I let her lead the way. She seems content to walk in silence, and I myself have no idea what I could possibly say. So the two of us arrive at her house, having said nothing since getting off the bus. Holy moly, her mom. Emmy's mother opens the door and doesn't seem surprised to see me standing next to her daughter. I expect that Emmy would have phoned ahead to let her mother know of the change in plans. Emmy, Hisao, you're just in time. Lunch is just about ready.
Great! I was afraid we might be running late.
As fast as you were going this morning, I doubt there was much of a chance of that. I certainly hope she wasn't too much of a bother, Hisao. She tends to get a little paranoid about being on time when food's involved. I hadn't noticed. This earns me a swat on the arm from Emmy, who, despite the serious nature of our conversation on the bus and the almost brooding quiet walk, has quickly become cheerful again. Probably to keep her mother from worrying about whatever it is Emmy plans to tell me later. The mom love's gotta stop now? Nope. Mom love continues. Mrs. Ibarazaki ushers us in, and in short order, we're around the table devouring lunch. I hadn't realized how hungry I was until I got there, but for once I seem to be eating almost as much as Emmy. Goodness, it's a good thing I made so much. The two of you are acting like you hadn't eaten in days. I skipped breakfast this morning.
Me too.
Had to catch the bus, I assume?
That, and I figured you'd make too much food, so it wouldn't matter if I skipped breakfast.
Well, it's good to know that I'm predictable. Emmy nods enthusiastically, and the conversation falls off again as we very nearly clear the table of anything edible. It's a testament to the sheer amount of food on the offer that we don't finish everything. I lean back in my chair with a sigh and thank Miss Ibarazaki for the food. I'm glad you liked it, Hisao. Now, has Emmy told you where we're going? Yeah, sort of. Is it far from here?
Not really, but we'll drive there to save some time. It closes kind of early.
I nod in assent and stand up, ready to go. Well then, shall we? 4-course meal in front of us? So true. So true. Miss Ibarazaki nods and leaves the room to grab her keys. Emmy, I notice, has started to fidget nervously. Second thoughts? Emmy smiles tightly at me and shrugs. She's fallen silent again, which probably means that I'm right. And she's starting to regret bringing me along. Not that I blame her. She's done such a good job of shutting me out that I doubt it's easy to suddenly open up. Honestly, I'm worried that she's forcing it. But she said while waiting for the bus that I'm not supposed to give her a chance to back out. And since I promised to go with her anyway, I suppose there's not much of a choice. I can't go back on my promise, and she can't go back on hers. I just hope that the both of us are up to it. We're off! Emmy's mother blows through the dining room, collects the two of us, and heads out at the door to a brisk pace. Now I know where her daughter gets it from. Yep, okay, I was right. This is confirmation. I knew it the whole time, but... Where's the text history? Emmy... The car pulls up at the cemetery gates, and I feel Emmy tense up beside me. I reach over and give her hand a comforting squeeze, which causes her to relax a little. Emmy's mother doesn't follow us, explaining that she prefers to visit the grave alone. Emmy steps through the gates and looks back, as if to make sure I'm still there. We step into the cemetery. I don't feel comfortable in cemeteries. Gravestones litter the ground, each one serving as a reminder that someone used to be alive and is no longer. How many died young? How many were as old as I am now? When do I wind up with a marker of my own? And how much longer do I have left? The concept of not waking up, not seeing Emmy anymore, is not a happy one. It frightens me, and I very nearly turn around and exit right there and then. I don't want to go among dead people. I don't want to see their stones and think about who they were or what they could have been if only they had more time. Then I look at the girl next to me, and my resolve returns. Emmy's striding purposefully down the path, eyes clear, setting a pace that's very nearly a jog. The sooner we get there, I suspect she thinks, the better.
We're here.
Man. A gravestone, wholly unremarkable in everything except for the name etched upon it. The grass has grown up around the base. Emmy's eyes are riveted to the stone. After a few moments, she turns around, looking surprisingly calm, yet solemn.
Pink's not actually my favorite color, you know.
What?
I'm warming up to it.
Ah.
People tend to think that pink's my favorite color. I think it's because I like strawberries, and even though those are red, they just assume that pink's the right color for strawberries. And that it's my favorite color. But it's not. I'm too polite to tell anyone otherwise, and of course, it's not the kind of thing worth getting worried about. But I'll bet even though you thought pink was my favorite color. Blue.
Ah, she's really just is like me!
Blue. That's my favorite color. My mom and my dad are the only two who know that. And now you do too.
Thanks for telling me, I think.
You're welcome.
There's a pause as she considers what to say next, drawing a quick breath.
I can't carry a tune to save my life. I can hum, but actually singing a song is something I've never been able to do. I don't mind because I'm not a fan of karaoke anyway.
Okay, never mind, we're not similar. Well, that's one potential date idea out the window.
People all think that I'm a really popular and friendly person, but I only really have a few close friends. Probably because I keep everyone in the dark. But I think that it's also because I hate the idea of losing a close friend. There aren't many people worth the risk. I'm terrible at saying goodbye. I sometimes think that I only run because it's what I used to do with my father. And you're not my first boyfriend. I dated a guy for a long while during my second year at Yamaku, but in the end we broke up because I didn't want to get closer to him. He couldn't live with that distance between us.
Her rate of speaking increases slightly, as if she's rushing toward a finish line.
I'm actually 1 year older than you. Everybody thinks I'm younger because I'm short, but I had to skip 1 school year because of the accident. They initially thought I was paralyzed when they pulled me out of the wreckage. I'd lost my legs already, but they were afraid that I wouldn't even be able to use them with what was left of them. After surgery, it was clear that her initial assessment was mistaken. I couldn't feel my legs because of shock, short-term paralysis due to other trauma I'd experienced. My recovery was one of the fastest they'd ever seen, or so they told me. I never found out if they were serious about that or if they just told that to all the other patients learning to walk again.
She pauses, gathering herself for one last effort.
8 years ago today, I lost my legs. And I lost my father as well. He died on the way to the hospital. I didn't even get to go to the gravesite until 2 months later. And I couldn't attend his funeral.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be. That's what everyone always says, that they're sorry. I hate hearing that. Like anyone could have done anything to change what happened. You know the best piece of advice I got? These things happen. I don't even remember who said it, but I guess they don't have anything better to say. But it's true, you know? These things happen. And there's nothing you can do about it. They aren't necessarily planned. They aren't always bad. And they aren't always good. But they are. So I made the decision that I would live without worrying about the future. And to be sure that I never had to say goodbye again, I decided I wouldn't let people get close to me anymore. After all, they could be taken away at any time. And you know what?
She laughs a little bitterly. Her eyes start to well up with tears, and I step forward to embrace her, but she holds up a hand to stop me. I'm not finished. A deep breath, and she continues. It worked pretty well, until I met you, and saw that you were trying to adjust to stuff here
So I thought I'd help, and then you were so nice, and I couldn't help it, and I just... The tears are flowing now, and she just accepts the embrace this time. The rest of her sentence is mumbled into my chest. I tried not to fall for you, but I did. And then I tried to keep you at a distance, like with my first boyfriend, but I couldn't. But I've been so scared because I don't want to lose you, and I might anyway. Hey, I'm still around, right? And maybe I won't be forever, but don't you think it'll be fun while it lasts? Neither of us could survive the day, but could be a bus crash or something. But so long as I know that I've been with you, I don't think it matters. A sudden thought strikes me, and I can't help laughing. My condition had me scared of dying so badly that I immediately seized on the opportunity Emmy presented to improve my odds of living longer. But without Emmy, would there have been any motivation to keep up with my running? It hits me that Emmy is the reason I want to go running every day, so I can spend as much time with her as possible. Emmy looks up at me, confused. We'll go on living until we stop. And when we stop living, we'll be able to know that at least we've had the time together, and I wouldn't have had it any other way. Because I love you, Emmy. And right now, that's enough for me. Emmy smiles through the tears and steps back from me. You know, it's funny.
What is?
I thought that the best way to live in the moment was to do it alone. But now, I don't think I'd have it any other way either. I'm glad I met you, Hisao.
Well, these things happen. Emmy and I stay by the grave for a while, as Emmy pays respects to her father. When she's ready to go, we exit the graveyard side by side. Emmy's mother drives us back to Yamaku. The trip back is very quiet. We wave goodbye as the car drives off, and I glance down at the girl leaning on my arm. How are you feeling? Emmy shrugs non-committally.
I'll be fine. Come on, let's go.
We pause outside the girls' dorm, and I turn to face Emmy, ready to say goodbye.
Why don't you come up for a while?
Okay. Oh, God. The walk up to her room is in silence. I'm not sure why I'd suppose I'd be turned away at the door. I guess I just assumed she'd wanted to be alone. Her mom, the nurse, hell. Everyone who knew the significance of today seemed it'd be best to leave Emmy alone, but she took me into the graveyard with her. She told me prepare the sensor? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, goodness gracious. But she told me the whole story of what happened on the day that she lost her legs. She wanted me around. The significance of this does not escape me. Emmy opens the door and steps into her room, not even bothering to invite me in, holding the door for me expectantly. I step in, and the door swings shut behind me. Okay. It's time. It's time. Oh, God. All right. Mods can be Italian. What is Sarney? Stop spamming it! Stop! What does that mean? Stop spamming it! Oh, good Lord. Don't spam. All right. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Polish for black. Why? What the fuck? Mods be slacking. I don't have any mods. I am the mod. Okay. I step in, and the door swings shut behind me.
Hey, can I ask you a favor?
Sure. Can't guarantee I'll do it, but... Emmy giggles and pulls me into a kiss that starts out soft but deepens into something. Ah! The one time we don't have Mazda chat. Is he being racist? Do not be racist! Stop!
Stay with me? Please?
Her voice has dropped into a whisper. The question is barely audible over the sound of my own breathing. There's something about the way that she asked that question. The hesitancy in it. The quiet voice that makes me think she doesn't mean tonight. Oh, wait, that's sweet. No, she means exactly what she said. Stay with me. Not tonight or forever, because both of us know there's no such thing as forever. There's no time limit to her requests. There's just the request. The favor. Can I do that? Can I stay with her? Of course. We embrace again, Emmy guiding me towards the bed, stepping backwards with care until she sits down on the edge. Ah! Put your tits away! No, a peek would hurt, actually. Want to drink lemonade? No! I don't want any of the Emmy-nade. I don't want any. No! She's gotten my shirt off by this point. I've lifted hers over her head. Okay. With practiced ease, she removes her legs and pulls me onto the side of the bed with her hand. Oh, God. I cast my gaze. Why? Why couldn't this just end on a sweet note? Oh, God, I don't want to have sex. I cast my gaze over her face, down her neck, following the line to the swell of her breasts, before I lower my head, planting kisses, listening to her breath, hitch. Oh, God. As I work my way up, I feel her hands. Oh, God. I'm good. I'm good. No, thanks. Okay, we're going to skip that one. I step back. Oh, my God. Okay. She opened the condom with her teeth. I'm going to kill myself. Oh, my God. Lou. Feel the same way you do, Lou. I have to dip out. Yep. No worries. You're good, man. They confess to each other. They're practically Japan married. This is perfectly permissible in the eyes of the Lord. Catch you later, boss. Yep. Thank you so much, doctor. Appreciate it, man. Oh, God. She's making the face again.
Wait a second. Are you still in your socks?
I pause and look down. Apparently I am. It's not gay. It's not gay. Yeah. Does that matter?
Take them off. It's weird if you still have them on.
You know, you've still got your socks on, too.
Yeah, but I don't have my legs on, so it doesn't count.
Unable to deny her logic and impatient to have the conversation over anyway, I remove the offending items. I'm so eager to get back at Emmy. Okay, you know what? I will give them one thing. That is a very romantic scene. Hooray for socks. Aw. You know what? I'll give this one thing. I'm getting like a sex CG right now, but it's actually very sweet. This is not like horny sex. This is like good stuff. It's sweet. It's not like sultry. It's just like, yeah, they love each other, which is good. I can appreciate that. Because I felt like the other times it was just like sultry, you know? Like doing it, it's weirdo style. This is just like, I love you type stuff. Which is better. Yeah. Yeah. Emmy's giggling and squirming quickly ends, replaced by a happy sigh. She savors the feeling. Her breath. I'm skipping over a lot of it because it's just pretty graphic. I mean, it's not super graphic, but it's just, you can imagine. Just getting pregnant, yeah. Emmy's body shudders, blah, blah, blah. Well, no, because he did it with a condom. I collapse next to Emmy, who almost immediately curls against me, smiling. Mentally, I feel grateful that Emmy keeps her nails short, otherwise I think she might have drawn blood. Oh my god. I sit up briefly to dispose of the now used oh god, ew, and lay back down next. Oh goodness gracious! First, Emmy is the first to speak.
Hey, Hisao?
Hmm?
Thanks for coming with me today.
I smile and plant a kiss on her head. Of course, my pleasure. Emmy snuggles closer, and I can feel her breathing begin to slacken as she begins to drift off to sleep. Just as she is about to fall asleep, she wakes up enough to mutter a single sentence.
I love you, Hisao.
And she's out like a light, leaving me feeling like I'm on top of the world. I draw the slumbering Emmy close as possible, pull the covers over us to keep the chill off, and fell asleep as happy as I've ever been. Is that it? The chime sounds different. The morning light seems to reach further into Emmy's room than it does into mine. This results in my waking up earlier than I would have if I'd gone back to my room last night, as had previously been our routine. I did not realize it this morning, but this is the first time we've actually spent the night together. A small movement from my partner's still slumbering form causes me to look to the side. Hair splayed across her face, Emma continues to sleep peacefully curled up next to me. It's slightly weird seeing her without her trademark twin tails, but it's also a look I could get used to. The small size of her bed here necessitates her curling up, but I'm pretty sure she would have done so anyway. The covers are nearly over her head, and I smile as an errant strand of hair causes her nose to twitch slightly. Unable to help myself, I draw her a little closer, a move which she seems to think is a good idea. Her steady breath raises a trail of goosebumps up my chest, but I don't mind. I'm no longer tired, but I do not feel a need to move from my current position. Emmy's warm body in repose against mine is far too comfortable to move. I gaze up at the ceiling and consider how it is that we got to this point. We've been close for a while, but not this close. It seems only yesterday that she ran into me in the hallway after apologizing, decided to take an interest in my well-being. But that grew into something else, which I was at least not expecting. One thing is for certain. Having found Emmy, I will try as hard as I can not to lose her. My morning musing is interrupted by further movement from Emmy. Her eyes flutter open, and she seems briefly confused by my presence in her bed, as well as her current state of dress, which is non-existent. Aww. She's naked, but that's a cute CG. She has a cute little bunny on her dresser. Oh, why is there lotion and tissues next to her bed? Oh, are they for her legs? I guess that makes sense. She doesn't have a penis. Then, she smiles happily and sits up, her face looking down at me.
Good morning, Hisao.
Hi. Sleep well?
Yeah, I did. Exhausting day yesterday, you know?
I think back over yesterday's trip to the graveyard. Prepare to uncensor for the critics? Yep. I think back over yesterday's trip to the graveyard. Yeah. Glad to hear you slept well.
How do you sleep?
There's lotion because she's a female, Lou. You should know this. What? I don't get it. Ah! Thank you for the Polish money! Thank you for the Polish $10! Have fun, guys. Thank you! Appreciate it, Polish man. Thank you! Thank you for your first super ever. I appreciate it, man. Well enough. Although you kept hogging the covers, this earns me a shove and a stuck-out tongue. I chuckle, Emmy giggles a little, and we fall quiet for a while. I soak up the feeling of how right it seems, Emmy waking up next to me, crammed into a bed made for one person. It's something I could get used to.
Hey, Hisao?
Hmm?
Thanks for sticking around.
No problem. Saved me the walk back anyway, right? This draws another giggle, but then Emmy's expression turns serious again.
No, really. I kept trying to push you away because I thought that was the right thing to do. And you stuck around through it all. I haven't made any of this easy for you, but you stuck it out anyway. So really, I mean it. Thank you.
She punctuates this by giving me a kiss, pulling back and looking at me with an expression of affection. I reach up and ruffle her hair, smiling all the while. I'm stupidly lucky, I think. To have come through everything after my heart attack and to somehow have found this girl is nothing short of a miracle. You're very welcome, Emmy.
I couldn't bear the thought of you giving up. I'll even continue to stick around, if you want. I'd like that. That settles it then. I don't know how long my heart will keep working, and I don't even really know what I'll do after this year is over, apart from going to university. But as long as Emmy's around, I think I'll be okay. I've managed to help her, and she's managed to help me. And if we keep doing that, we'll be okay, I think. So, Hisao? What do you want to do today?
Aww, that's sweet. Alright. I think we're good. I think we're good. Aww. And that's it! We did it! We finished!
Oh, look at, is that her beta design? Oh my goodness. Yeah, is this concept art? Oh my goodness! Oh, she's so cute! Yay! We did it! That was funny. Sorry for the little trouble. I did have some fun. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. No, you're good. Have a fun night or have a good time. Thank you. I don't know. Oh, look at that concept art. Oh, we did it! Yay! Nice! And that's it? 4-Leaf Studios. Thank you! So good. Oh, man.
Play Danganronpa, please? Maybe. I'll think about it. I don't think I've actually played the third game. So I don't know what happens in the third game. Well, I do know what happens, but I haven't played it. Early 2000s sketch. Wow.
The feels you get when you finish a route and hear the main menu music, yeah.
Time for the other routes? I don't know. I think I have to take a break for a while, but oh man. So what do I think? I was expecting
And the rest of the KS remake team feel so happy you played.
I feel happy.
I'm thinking.
I am not sure what I feel. I'm glad I got the good ending. I don't like the little rug pull where Emmy almost broke up with us. That was not good. Second favorite route? Can I be honest? I was expecting it to be a lot sadder. I was expecting to full cry tears. That didn't really happen. I'm assuming that's because Emmy's route is like... I've heard this before, and I don't know if it's true or not. I heard that Emmy's route is like a introductory route, which makes sense, right? Because I feel like you can get on her route pretty easily. Rin and Hanako best routes. Every time I complete, good game. Not sure what I feel, yeah. I was feeling happy / wholesome. Couldn't sleep till 7 a.m. Yeah. I was just expecting it to be sadder, I guess. So some routes are more emotional than others. Yeah, I guess. Although I do really, I don't know. I feel like I wish they would have portrayed grief a little bit better. Though I guess the way that Emmy dealt with her grief was by running from everything, which is relatable. Emmy route is also the easiest to get. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I I loved her root. I thought that she was a very, honestly, in the very beginning, I was thinking about this. They felt a lot like anime stereotypes, but once you start actually digging into them and digging into their roots, it feels like it feels like they gain so much more. They gain so much more sentience. I don't know if that's the right word or not, but they are just, yeah. Does that make sense? First root was Lily and it cut deep. Maybe. The whole if he's out as an extra thing you'll die kind of convinces players to start exercising, then locks them into Emmy. I see. True, supposed to. Yeah. I guess I understand. I think I'm running to my next buzz, true. Fits with even KATAWA SHOUJO. It looks like a weird eroge novel, but then it's so much more. Yeah. I really liked her little saying at the end where when they were at her gravesite, where she was like, people always say I'm sorry, but that doesn't change anything. That doesn't fix anything. And then she went on to say her little thing, which is things just happen, which I think is very, I don't know if it's a good mindset to have, because honestly, I struggle with the same thing. Like I've said before, you know, my dad is dead, my mom is dead, etc., etc. Lots of people die for some reason. But I think she's definitely right in the sense that if you stay stuck on things for too long, the grief will literally consume you. I feel like a really good way to go about it is literally just to be like, you know, this shit happens. You know? Shit happens, chat. And you gotta roll with the punches. I can agree with Emmy's way of thinking. Said her legs, said the exact same thing. She's very inspired by Emmy. She lost at 15. Yeah. Yeah. If you let things like grief and stuff consume you instead of moving forward, it'll just consume your life. Yeah. And I relate to what Emmy was feeling and how her worldview and everything. I relate to it a lot. So, yeah. I like Emmy. That was good. I'm trying to digest my feelings on this because I had expectations. Like I said, I thought I would cry a lot more than I did. Mostly because I was like, oh, Emmy? Runner girl? And then I found out her dad was dead and I was like, oh my god. She's really just like me, for real. So I thought it was going to say some shit that would like really hammer home, really make me cry, but I don't know. A lot of depth to me and sort of stuff you can write a 20-page essay about, yeah. If there's one thing I wish happened less, it was sex scenes. I do not like romantic intimacy. It scares me. Cry for your baby for a while and then just try to remember the good times and good times ahead. True. True. That's very real, yeah. Cried more at the romance than the grief, I feel. Yeah. Yeah. I guess the pieces of paper form a heart when you 100% the game, right? I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question. But yeah. I mean, Emmy's root has most sex out of all the roots. Others tone it down. Good. Thank you for the more Polish money. What are you gonna do? Maybe if you want, play other games. I can give it. What is ACC with V3 to play here on stream? If you don't end it, of course. I usually like to separate my streams by like title. So like, I don't really do it like a Twitch streamer where I just move on and play other things afterwards. I kind of just like to sit there and digest the game and then play something else on a different game. Do Kenji's route next, TBH. You're playing a dating sim. You can't not like intimacy. I don't know. Polish dollars? Is that what it is? Okay. Thank you so much. Lily's route ties Emmy's for the most H scenes. Hanako's route was my first and it broke me. Reen's route I did last. Gave me an existential crisis and broke me again. Okay, so what I'm hearing is I need to play Hanako and Reen. Okay. I guess, I don't know. I definitely think this game is powerful with the way that it portrays living with disabilities and the types of things that come with them. Account for Danganronpa V3? Oh, no. It's okay. You're good, man. Derail the happy ending by loading the bathroom save. That is true. It's implied Emmy was using sex as a way to escape her bad thoughts. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I obviously got that. Like, that's very obvious that's what Emmy was doing. She probably has that hypersexuality. I think she's probably that like hypersexuality of hers is probably just because she uses that as a short form way to connect with people rather than actually emotionally connecting with them, which is very common with people who like lose people in their lives. You either go like the way of I'm going to be so hyper sexual with people, or you go like the complete opposite direction where it's like, don't touch me. If you touch me, I'm going to kill myself. So I understand. Now they found the girl that you like because she's you for real. It's time to find the girl you like because of her. Reen. Yeah. Emmy's route is the shortest? Really? It felt long. But I also don't play too many visual novels. So I think one of the only other visual novels I've played Danganronpa, I've played Ace Attorney, I've played Saya no Uta, I've played, what was it? Your Turn to Die. And then I've played other ones, some of which were not in my Steam library. I played Doki Doki. I'm trying to think of, I played Slay the Princess, but I played that off stream. Which sucks, because I really wish I didn't play that off stream, because I love Slay the Princess. I've played The Coffin of Annie and Lele. I would consider that a visual novel. I love The Coffin of Annie and Lele. Really good. You played DDLC? Yeah, I played DDLC. You can say it's very common in the fatherless. We know what you mean. I mean, I feel upset, right? Because it is common in the fatherless. But it's also, like, it makes me upset that it's, like, a meme, right? Because so many people, it really is an issue. And I know it's like, haha, fatherless, right? But, like, I don't know. Ever played Zero Escape? I have not played Zero Escape. Emmy makes a cameo in a famous Doki Doki bod. Does she? Lily has something similar, but no spoilers. It's a bit different. Reen really appeals to my particular disability. Being an art guy, I am also an art guy. So, Ace is also fire? Yes, Ace Attorney is very good. I played through most of it. I haven't completely finished it, but I played through most of it. I went to DDLC expecting something like KATAWA SHOUJO! No. If it gives you my taste in women, Natsuki was my favorite from DDLC. So Hanako's route when you start the next? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think... Gotta go. Thank you for finishing Emmy's route. No problem, ATF. No problem. I'm glad that you were here. Thank you so much. I think I will do... I think I either want to do Reen or Hanako. I'm not sure which. Hold on. I'll do a poll. I don't know if I'll start it today. I don't think I'll start it today, but... Okay. Feel free to vote. So you played Danganronpa. What do you think about Nagito personally? I think he's fucking crazy. Mine was like, I don't know, Monica and Yuri. Yuri was a little bit too quiet for me. I like yandere types, but I don't really like it when they're shy. I don't really like shy women that much. I like Genki girls that have a dark backstory. So real for choosing Natsuki. I just like Cinderella's. I really do. Purple hair was my favorite. Yuri. Monica man before I even knew the twist. Hardest choice of my life. Oof. Green in a big lead. Yeah, everyone is choosing green. Everyone is choosing green. Holy moly. Oh! 75. 25 for Hanako. Speaking of someone who's fatherless too, I think it's because a lot of people aren't self-aware enough to realize they are being affected by the lack of it. Yeah. I think that's a genuine problem. I think a lot of people, this might sound very self-conceited, but I've had to deal with a lot of stuff throughout my life. Most of it by myself, right? Because, you know, if you go up to your fucking, like, counselor or whatever when you're in, like, elementary school and you say shit like, my mommy is blah, 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 they're gonna be like, what the fuck? And they're not gonna listen to you, and they're just gonna immediately, like, you know, be a bitch about it, right? Like, I don't know. Where's the Kenji option? Oh, Lord. I don't know if I want to get butt fucked by Kenji. But, I think a lot of people just don't ruminate on their problems or, like, think about them. Which sounds very self-conceited, right? But, like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people just don't think. Like, cause, like, I don't know. They don't think about the reason why they do things. Ah, hi, Hippo, what's up? And no, I'm not a butt. Nuh-uh. Oh, God, it's becoming 53:47. Jesus Christ. I have some stories, too personal sounding. Just gonna say, can father still 11 years old? Jesus Christ, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, shit, it's tied! It's tied! Oh, no. Rin sweep may not happen. Think some of Emmy's deviance could be blamed on the captain exposing her to that stuff? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. That stuff is ingrained in you in a very young age. I wouldn't say that it's because of the captain specifically. Think, Mark! Think! You're about to become fatherless, dude! I need to watch the second season of Invincible. I really liked Invincible when I watched it initially. It was pretty good. Okay. There's like a Katawa Shoujo civil war going on. Fight for the medium rare queen. Oh my god. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people don't really think about like their problems. I feel like a lot of people just have problems and then don't have any deeper thought about it, if that makes sense. Or like on how to solve their problems, what they can do to fix their problems, why it's happening to them, etc., etc. This is gonna sound very conceited, but I feel like I've been giving myself cognitive behavioral therapy since I was literally like a child. So it feels really embarrassing to be like the stereotype of fatherless woman, but like, to be fair, it's not my fault. Drawn another woman contemplating a Mashaja La Cricha who streams games. Please, if you did it, I would be very happy. Please, please, please. Tiebreaker, Hanako and Reen mud wrestle. Hanako is winning currently. The one Hanako fan with 20 accounts. All out civil war. This is your chance to prove your tribalism. Which one is better? Oh shit. It's back to 50-50. Reen bros, it's over. But yeah, I don't know. To the point my mother says I keep living in the world of the moon. Yeah. It's you're not the stereotype though? Oh, I am the stereotype. I just don't show it on stream. I am the stereotype. I just don't show it on stream. I have insane beautiful princess disorder. I have just learned to like keep it under wraps as I've gotten older. I've just learned to like deal with it. Lily pads? That's a cute fandom name. Or like for Lily, I guess. Do Shizune last for sure? At least after Lily's. Yeah. The haha fun fatherless woman is only funny in the moment online. I guess. I don't know. I feel like a stereotype. Literally beautiful princess disorder women with no father. To be fair though, I had him for most of my life, so. From one stereotype to another. Very true, very true. But yeah, I don't know. I guess that's just my opinion. I really liked Emmy's route. Part of me, like I said, part of me really does wish that it showcased a little bit more of grief, but from what I'm hearing, I think other routes may showcase that grief a little bit better. I think Emmy's was more about moving on and being able to open up to others about the trauma and stuff that you have, which I think is also very good. Because I was actually talking to a therapist about this earlier because I was kind of going through it at the beginning of this year. I was talking to her about it, and I was like, yeah, you know, when my dad died, I kind of was just like, shit happens, and then I moved on, but sometimes I still get really emotional about it. And she was like, is it possible that you've just, like, not processed that grief yet? Is it possible that you're just, like, in the, oh, shit happens stage, and you've just not processed it? Which I think might also be the case for Emmy as well. I think she's suffering from a severe case of not processing the grief and just moving on to try to show up and have, like, a facade of everything is okay. Beautiful princess disorder is desirable. Shizune route was the worst one. Even Shizune fans agree it was due to development issues. So, but yeah, I don't know. That's just my... Medium rare is better than uncooked. Vote for... Jesus fucking Christ. But yeah, I don't know. That's just my opinion on Emmy's route, I think. If so, I recommend you reading Hanako. I'll think about it. I shall think about it. I'll definitely ruminate on it in my own time. I'll ruminate on it, yeah. Hanako deals with themes of loss and trauma. It's much more of a focus. Yeah. I see. Shizune's actual final boss material, thinking about it, she shows up on all the routes like a demon king posing as a pauper. Yeah. I don't know. But I guess that's just my opinion on Emmy. I do think that, because I think the way that she's processing everything is healthy-ish. It's better than like wallowing in it for your entire life, but it still causes problems. But moving on and just taking life as it is without thinking too hard is also a good motivation to have. It's kind of what I do. So my brain is just like, why think about things too hard? Life's gonna come. There's really nothing you can do about it. So wait, does having the shit happens mindset just mean it's unprocessed and builds up? I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's a bad mindset to have. I don't think it's a bad mindset to have. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad mindset to have. I just think that it can cause unprocessed stuff to build up. So, but it's a catch-22 because wallowing in it for too long can cause complicated grief, which makes it even worse. So, whatever. It's hard. Life is hard. Shit happens. The past is the past, the future is unknown, and the present is a gift. Hence why it's called the present. That's so true. That's so true, actually. How real. Yeah, I've kind of come to that mindset as well. the past is the past, and there's nothing you can do to change it except maybe correct wrongs in the future. In the present, I guess. So, why ruminate on the past? You know? It's better to live life as it comes. Yeah. Sometimes you just run out of it, is what it is, and that's okay. I don't know. No real right or wrong way to deal with emotions. There's only what works better and what works worse. That's very true. Complex emotions and stuff like these are so hard for people to deal with. There's really no right or wrong way to go about it. So, the fact that this poll is making me feel even more justified for having both of them tied is my favorite roots. Yeah. Currently, we're at 22 votes, so feel free to vote still if you want to. I might run another poll in the Discord, just to throw a coin and decide which one of these routes you'll play next. That's a good idea, actually. Let me see if I have a coin. Oh god, ow, I gotta stop sitting on my knees. I'm gonna lose my fucking legs just like Emmy. Jesus Christ. Here. I have a 1 yen coin. It was just the first yen I found. Alright. I have a 1 yen coin. We'll toss this in the name of KATAWA SHOUJO. Ah! Why'd you make it uneven? Put it back! Okay. I'll toss it anyways. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Eyes closed. Flipping. Oh, it fell on the floor. It's tails. That doesn't help. That means it's just back at 50-50. Choose which route you think would be the most fun. They're both going to be emotionally devastating. I wouldn't consider that fun. Give me the yen? No. I feel like I have a... Okay, 1 yen coins are so, like, thin. I feel like I could just break it in half. I don't know what they make it out of, but it feels, like, cheap. If you want to talk about mental, you need to play Lisa the Painful. It's literally a Mori on steroids. And better, in my opinion. I've heard about Lisa the Painful. I haven't actually played it. I've played a lot of other RPG Maker games. I've played, like, the Crooked Man. Like... I don't know, what are other ones? I've played Ao Oni. I've played, like, a whole bunch of other RPG Maker games. But I haven't played Lisa the Painful quite yet. Tails for Hanako? Would Tails be Reen since her top half is missing bits? Reen is definitely the most fun. It's back at 50-50, so I guess I can flip it again. I'll flip it again. It's heads! Looks like we'll be playing Reen. Then we'll play Hanako. I promise. Then we'll play Lily, and then we'll play Shizune. I second Lisa. It goes hard. If I did a Lisa the Painful stream, would you guys like it? I've been thinking about it. Not thinking about that one specifically, but I just need, like, games that you guys would enjoy to play. You know? Lisa's brutal. My friend described it as Evil Undertale. KYS meme incarnated as a game. No jokes. Jesus Christ. Alright. Reen bros, you're rinning. You're rinning. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it. I'm sorry for the short stream. I'm sorry for the short stream today. I'm probably gonna do some editing. I will say, if you have any clips of me that you think are funny, please post them. It makes me really happy, and also I get to use it for content. It doesn't even have to be edited. It can just be like, look, this is something funny I did during stream. Or just like anything funny I do during stream. Please, I can't rewatch 5-hour VODs and get things done. It's not productive. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get some work done. I'm actually probably just came back from my shower. I thought she went to sleep. I think I'm going to actually probably record a song cover. If I do that and I can get some work done today, maybe later tonight I'll do a karaoke. I think that could be a lot of fun. But yeah, I don't know. I also think I'm going to fuck around in Vroid Studio and see if I can try to make myself a 3D model. That or Blender. I'm pretty sure I can probably just find assets off of Booth or something. And I can turn that into like a model, because I really want to do like karaoke / concerts / stuff in like VR chat and stream to you guys that way. I think that would be like a really fun way to go about things, but I don't know. Never watched Lou with headphones? True. True. Not only just that, but I don't know how to balance my audio whatsoever. So, yeah. So, okay. I think that's gonna do it for today. I'm gonna go get some work done. It's working Lou time. It's working Lou time. And yeah. I think that's about it. So the next Katawa Shoujo stream will be Reen Root. I'm not sure when I'll do it. I might take a small break just so I can refresh my mind a little. If you have any other visual novels you'd like to recommend in the meantime, please let me know. I've been thinking about playing stuff like Umaneko, Tsubahibi, Higurashi, because like I've said, I've played visual novels, but not like the classic visual novels. I played just like Ace Attorney and like Danganronpa and stuff, so feel free to please recommend visual novels if you'd want to. I'm not opposed to anything. I can take pretty much anything. I just don't really like graphic sex scenes. That's pretty much it. Especially if it's, like, edgy and, like, gore and has dark themes. I fucking love that shit, so please suggest it. I love yanderes. I love tsunderes. Please, please. Lolicami Requiem dance incoming. Please, she's gonna do K-pop dances in VR. That and Vocaloid, because I can do... I can do Two-Faced Lovers, I think. I know how to do that one. It tires the fuck out of me, but I can do it. But yeah. Saya no Uta, but you already did that. Technically, I only did one route. Technically, I only did the shortest route of Saya no Uta, which I think was literally the bad ending where I was like, no, Saya, I don't want the world to end, and I'm gonna go to jail. So, technically, I haven't played through much of it, but whatever. Do some DDLC mods, like the one inspired by Katawa Shoujo? Maybe. Zero Escape is plenty bad and sounds up your alley. Maybe. Dark themes? Gore? Sense a new Lisa fan. Maybe. Okay! I think that's gonna do it for today. Subscribe if you haven't already. It would make my day. Seriously. Please like the video if you haven't. Helps it do better in the algorithm. Please leave comments and stuff. That would also be really nice. Like I said, if you would like to see me do well, please do all of that because it helps with the algorithm and it helps new people discover me and hence gives me more of an incentive to stream, etc., etc., etc. Please, it would make me very happy. Please follow me on Twitter. I have Discord if you'd want to join. We have fun conversations there. Kind of. And yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah. Okay. Oyalumi! Bye 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 bye! Oyalumi! Bye! 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 Oyalumi. Blah 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 blah. Okay, I gotta go now. But I will be probably uploading things. I don't know.